I have a question for you. Are you at your A game in business? If you work for yourself, are you at your A game? I mean, are you really putting it out there on a daily basis to achieve the dreams that you want? I'm not just talking about, the number of hours you work in a day. Working 12 or 14 hours a day doesn't mean you're at your A game. It's how you work. Are you at your A game? If you work for a corporation, are you at your A game with your corporation? Hi, I'm David Essel. One of the greatest ways to boost our business self-esteem is to make sure we're playing at an A level all the time. I mean, at 5 days a week at least, right? Maybe for some companies or some entrepreneurs, 6 days a week. But the question comes up, are you at your A game? And what does that mean? Being at your A game means that you're using the God-given talents, number one. Number two, it means you're increasing your self-competency, and that means that you're stretching yourself. Maybe you have mentors, or you're involved with a mastermind group. Maybe you're going and taking courses to update and upgrade your current level of information regarding your career. A-game players do that all the time. I look at my mentor, Joe Cerulli, as an A-game player in business, and he's involved in multiple different mastermind groups, and he's got people that he reports to on a quarterly basis that he owns his own business, but he's involved with them from a group perspective to make sure he's always at his A-game. Are you at your A-game in business? Are you doing above and beyond? If you work for a company, are you doing above and beyond what you're asked to do? Are you looking for ways to maximize your time so that you can give your company more than they give you? Because that's what it means to be at your A game. I was speaking with a client of mine the other day who was talking about, and he's in business for himself, and how he was working with these people, and he just feels that they're just not moving at the pace that they should. And the question I asked him was, are the players in your team, are they A game, are they B game, or are they playing at the C level? And there was a really short pause, and he said, I can't believe I've never heard it put this way, but he said, I know at least one of them's at the C level, the other one might be at the B, and then I'm trying to pull the whole cart myself. So right there, that's one of the things we have to look at and say, not only am I at my A game, am I doing what I say that I'm doing? Am I living up with integrity? If I tell people I'm going to call at a certain time, I do. If I tell people I'm going to be at a meeting at a certain time, I'm there. If I tell people I have a project done in a certain day, it's done. That's being at your A game, right? Well, the other part of this equation, ladies and gentlemen, is making sure that your team is filled with A players too. And so during our conversation, he made a decision that 2 of the 3 people were probably going to have to be let go of. He was going to have to move the C players out in order to open up the door for A players to come in. And as we're having this conversation, he's shaking his head laughing and going, and you're not going to believe who I recently met who's an A+ player. But see, unless that person lets go of the C players that aren't able to live up to the expectation, there's no room to bring an A+ player in. And why not surround ourselves with people that are A+ players? That even if we're at our A game, why don't we have people that are playing above us so that we can learn to get to that same level too? So today's challenge is to ask you to do a real honest evaluation. Not like this little small ego thing, well, I'm doing all I can. That's not enough. Being at your A game means that you allow someone else to evaluate your progress and to give you feedback on what you can do better. You might get a mentor. You might get a business coach. You might get someone even in your business to say, would you evaluate my progress right now and the processes I use to make sure that I'm playing at an A game? A-game level players, it doesn't necessarily mean that they always have it easy in life. They go through challenges. They go through bankruptcies. They go through all the different kind of crazy stuff that C and D players go through. But the one thing that separates the A player, if above everything, the one thing that separates is they're open for communication from other people on how they can improve their game. And you'll always find A-game players that are involved in mastermind groups, that have mentors, or that have business coaches. It happens all the time. I want you at your A game, but you need to do an honest evaluation. Where are you in regards to the hours worked? Where are you in regards to the effort put into those hours? Where are you in regards to the things that you don't like to do at work? It might be prospecting. It might be writing. Where are you at those areas that you don't like to do? Are you actually getting help to get better? Are you finding people that are really talented and asking them to be a part of the team and do those things you don't like to do? And that sometimes is a perfect solution to free your time so that you can maximize your potential. I want everyone watching this video right now to decide to go to your A game level. Contact people to get on your team. Find people to hold you accountable. We're never going to do it by ourselves. We're always going to need other individuals to help hold us accountable. Let's all go to the A level, or maybe even the A+ level today. If I can help you in any way, contact me. TalkDavid.com. Sign up right here for our YouTube videos so that you get them sent to the YouTube account the minute we post them, which is a couple times a week. And please circulate this video to as many of your friends as you can. It doesn't matter what the economy's doing, what the economic conditions are, what the markets are. None of that matters. If you're at your A game, you'll attract the people that can help lift you to the next possible level of success. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.